What's up, everybody? This is Seven Valleys Garage. We're back in the garage. A little resorted. Had that over there and then moved it over here. Moved my welding table. The boxes. Got a new welder. It's a MIG, TIG, and stick. It's fire. I only have flux core for it at the moment because I just need to get a bottle for gas shielded, and then I gotta buy myself a TIG torch. That is nothing much. I plan on doing that very soon for the Datsun, and then I gotta make this thing a crash bar. So I've decided not to buy them because they're super simple to make. It's just a 1 inch by 1 inch square stock bar with steel plates. So no biggie to make that. Just gotta find the metal. But in today's video, we are going to be taking on the big boy and installing this Johnny. Got an external wastegate. I gotta take off the internal wastegate on the BNRS3 and use the cobb block off plate that I bought. So that'd be fire. No issues there, hopefully. Hopefully none of the bolts come out. I did kind of mess up my oil drain line the last time I put on the turbo. So, well, hopefully that's okay. Take it off in the right way, it should be fine. And I got my new intercooler setup that we were looking at to go on. Mishimoto M-line core. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I gotta get a grill for this thing. That stock one's gotta go, but until then, we gotta get all this put on. To start off, I'm probably just going to take off the front bumper for the intercooler part of it, and then I'm going to take off the top mount, old intake, the battery, just all this stuff to get to the meat, the exhaust manifold in the back there. Done what we said. We've put off the intercooler, the battery, the intake, kind of just got the surface layer off so I can get exposed to that nice spinny thing. And that gross manifold back there. Love this intake manifold, looks so good. I'm so glad we're going to finally be able to see it, the front mount. I'm going to be covering it. Yep, so I've got the downpipe separated down there. The bolts weren't bad at all. I know just how to tighten mine so they actually still come off. The only one that was an issue that I had to change, I had to jack up the car and get there's a bolt directly on the bottom of here. They just put a 14 wrench on it. It's perfect. I sprayed all the bolts with PB Blaster prior. Should do that, and the O2 sensor should come out if you spray it. If not, then you need to heat it. Then use heat, but don't strip that one. That wouldn't be fun. You gotta remove the O2 sensor first in order to get to the downpipe bolts. And then you got your coolant line up top, an oil feed line up top, which I already took off, and the oil drain on the bottom. Tried to use a 1/4 inch 8mm. Just 2 little 8mm bolts. These little guys. And we're getting there. Alright guys, got everything out. Went smoothly. No stripped nuts. I haven't really done that in a long time. It's my job, but everything's out of there. We got the CPE downpipe looking nice. Tore into the friggin' heat shield stuff. It's gross. It's just deteriorating now. I should just replace it or get rid of it. But the oil lines are still intact pretty well. I gotta remind myself to tighten up that bottom return line. It was a fight getting it out of this little hole. I probably should have taken off or moved some of these harnesses so it was easier if I did get it back in, but it was rough getting out of that little hole. We gotta put this block off plate on. Take rid of that wastegate. I'll get right there. Tighten the bolts in the back, and then I guess I gotta take the wastegate off of this to put this on, and then I'll throw this on there and start tightening stuff up. See how it fits. I heard you have to take off the rear motor mount or disconnect it and jack up the motor to get enough clearance to fit them in there, but we'll see. So in trying to put on this cobb internal wastegate block off, it's got the wastegate off. There's 2 bolts right here, the clocking bolts that hold on the internal wastegate. Nice. Yeah, you're not supposed to take anything off of there. I'll just leave it all together. It's set its pressure for next time. And then this is like an alignment, like a toe link. You just tighten this and loosen this to make it tight, looser, grab it. Now there's this little O-ring, C-clip, that goes in here and holds that on, but it still is floppy around. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. And it comes with an amount of washers, and it comes with a bolt that's the same bolt as the clocking bolt. I'm guessing it's just an extra in case if you mess one up. That's what I'm going for because I don't know where else to use it. It comes with one nut for down there, and it comes with 4 washers. And like it doesn't, you don't even, these don't fit anything. But I guess it's a universal kit, so it just comes with things that fit it. So I don't know what this would go to. This doesn't really fit anything. The only thing I would be used is this washer, and it only fits on top of here. So I don't know if it's supposed to be a spacer for the C-clip, because the C-clip also almost fits through this wastegate. Oh, yeah, see, it does. Maybe I'm supposed to use it there. I'll just squeeze this together a hair more so it would fit more smooth. There you are, you bitch. Get back here. Oh no, then we're just gonna throw the washer up under there and try the C-clip in there, or throw the washer in there and throw the C-clip in there. We'll see how it goes. I've figured out what to do with the block off plate. I ended up putting the washer up here on the wastegate side. Put the C-clip above it. It fits a lot better. It's snug. C-clip doesn't move. It looks like it's seated a lot better. And then I threw that nut that fits on the opposite side of the other bracket right there. Tighten that up. You have to use 2 11 mils, or if it's a standard bolt, I don't know. Then tighten that up, and then I tied this all tightened up, and it's sturdy. It's looking good to get tightened up, and get back in. And the next step is putting that manifold in there. I have got the manifold in and bolted up. My phone would let me do a flashlight. Show y'all progress. Got it looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like about 9 or 10 bolts for holding the manifold on. Now getting the manifold in wasn't that bad. I did have to take out the rear motor mount, just disconnect it in the middle. I don't think it did that much, but it helped. Slide that pooch in, and then I got my turbo bolts on. Getting the oil lines out of the way was a bit annoying, but after I got that done, then it's kind of slid into place. This back nut right there, I did have to shave off the sides of it because the manifold, the hole is so close to the tubular part of it, the one runner, that the skirt on the nut was too thick and it wouldn't allow it to go on the stud, so I had to shave the skirt off of that one, as well as this one back here on the back left side, looking straight at it. And I have to use a stubby wrench because this is like 2 inches to the firewall. And this nut in there is there. So all the turbo nuts are kind of irritating, but you can get to them. I mean, I'm getting them done. They just require a little bit of work. And then I'll let you know about the downpipe bolts. I get them on. I've got the turbo bolted up like I have, and I was trying to put the downpipe in, and I got downpipe bolted up. And then I realized that my O2 sensor can't go in because of the wastegate pipes in the way. So then I took the downpipe off, put the O2 sensor on, thinking it would slip past it. Now I'm running the issue that it's right up next to it and it can't slide past the flange for the wastegate. So I just thought in my head, I just realized that the CPE downpipe has these 2 other bungs down here, so I'm just going to use this O2 bung. So that means I don't know if you could run this manifold without the CPE QKSPL downpipe, whatever weird name that is. Don't know if you could run that manifold without the CPE matching downpipe. So it's good that I have the full CPE exhaust so I can run it, but that's lucky. Downpipe's tight, turbo's tight, manifold's tight to the block. Wastegate's just spinning. I'm trying to figure out where to route it. There was a giant heat shield right here that I had to finagle out super hard. I had to hammer and nail it. I was covering all the brake lines, which is good for stock, but I need a place to run my wastegate tube down. I don't really want to go up yet. I was thinking about going through the hood, like right there, like the fender would be sick right there. But I mean, I kind of want to resell the car and It's a sick car, but front wheel drive just isn't for me. I need something rear wheel drive, and I'm soon realizing that. Today I was tackling the front mount. So as you know, I got all that set up, and it was going smooth. I kind of was lost when I looked at all the piping because it was kind of weird. This one has a slightly bigger bend than this one, so I figured I'm probably just there to have more of an angle for this coming down. They just need to come out of the way. These tubes. Still gotta call my tuner and figure out where those go. I'm getting tuned by Purple Drank, Will, PD tuning. I need to make sure the shift linkage doesn't touch the blow-off valve when I have it on there. It's real. It's pretty close. Let's see. So, we'll see. It should be okay though, I think it's gonna be fine. And I could set everything else up, but I gotta order the couplers, so these 90s don't fit. This is the CX kit, and I would not recommend it. I would honestly just buy your own stuff. It comes with a load of these couplers, but they're all 2.5 inch, and they only fit the black piping, which I guess is for like these two clamps, but they don't send a connecting piece for that. And then they like the 90 it's supposed to have coming off of this pipe, it's gotta have a huge 90 in order to make that, to get to the intercooler. There's just no way, and this doesn't match up. This coupler doesn't match up to the M-line intercooler at all. I don't know about the CX core, but this core's got 3 inch or 2.75 inch outlet, and this thing is not fitting over top of that. I'll tell you that much right now.
1 week later.
Got the got the car going together. It's changed a lot since you guys seen it. Last time I think I showed them, it was like when I was doing the videos. This is like a week's process. I've been waiting for couplers. I had to get springs for the wastegating. That's the last time I picked you guys up, was talking about that. Since I have made the crash bar with everybody, I was here, got that welded up with the new welder. Blew off a lot of couplers during testing. I wish I was recording during testing. I just forgot. It's so stupid, but away she goes. The intercooler's sick. My boost air temps haven't reached above like 120 since the install. Now, I was driving without a hood doing all the testing, and it all worked, and then we got the bumper fitted today. I gotta get a grill, and I'm still waiting for the reducer couplers, but it is what it is. And then now, picking you guys up because we're finishing, and we're making the hood dump hole, baby. I wanted to go out the fender, but I don't know. Hood's just hood. Yeah. It's nice. Easy. Yeah. And super easy. I had it going down, and that was just a bad idea. Alright, we're gonna drill. I've had it closed, and my buddy's dump that he lent me to cut a hole fit up perfectly where you could close the hood and latch it, and it would just sit on it. Like, that's the mark from it. Yeah, that's about the middle then. And I marked the middle when it was closed. We're gonna drill a pilot hole from the bottom, and then we taped up top too, so it doesn't shred the paint. And then I cut the hole from the hole saw with this thing. It's kind of scary. This is using an 1/8 inch bit, I guess. Just a small one to drill a hole. It's gonna be so sketchy. Alright.
We'll turn it back.
I think this is good. Oh!
Break the bit.
No. Ah. Oh my god. Ow! Oh my god. Jeez.
Here.
Over the dump?
Yeah.
It's not hot.
No, I mean, so stuff doesn't go in it.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Alright. Fuck. I might go right on that stud. We'll see. It's gonna be an issue, but
Wait, what?
the stud's like right there.
Oh, God.
No. Dude, the battery just died. I said that. You're kidding me. Alright.
Round 2. Fight.
Techniques.
Capping, dude, no way! Okay. Dude, literally dead. Alright, this one's going through.
Sounds like you're hitting something. To be honest with you.
Oh.
That's what I meant. That's the rag.
Oh. I go.
Why?
Because the pilot hole is just gonna keep fucking.
Yeah, but then all that shit's gonna go in there.
Yeah, I know. You gotta figure that out.
Maybe like plug it.
up.
Where's like the dirt bike tampon?
Yeah, in there.
Put that in there, like far in there.
Okay.
So then like the tag will be sticking out still, but like.
Yeah, I was thinking about something like that we go in far enough where we can still pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't want it.
Well, I feel like faster is better.
No.
Because it'll get it going.
No, it grabs.
I don't know how far the stumps it'll stick out.
Get the fucking chop.
Hopefully it don't stick out far enough because he has a speed 6. I need a better way I can sit on this shit. Dude. So all the blades are pointing that way. Do I want to cut with them, like serrating it? Like, should it be turning this way? Or this way?
Slow and steady, buddy.
Finish him.